5 Unusual People in the World, Part 116. Hello everyone, I'm Keisha, and have a great day. We always think that the world is very fair for everyone, but there are still people who are extremely beautiful. They have medical and health problems, making them look very different. Who are they? What are they capable of? Let's meet them through this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Fatima Zafar. Fatima Zafar, born in 2002, living in Ajman, Pakistan, cries out small, hard stones that look like sparkling crystals. Her disease is temporarily called tear precipitation. This disease is common in those who are severely depressed or have too high salt levels in the body. But Fatima doesn't suffer from both of these problems. Fatima said she cannot control those strange crying times. It occurs about 3 to 4 times a day, with a warning, and can last for several dozen minutes. Those weird little stones fall out all the time for no reason at all. It can fall out while she's at school, at home, or even while sleeping. But luckily, it doesn't hurt her. It is known that the girl found her eyes suddenly very uncomfortable, specifically itchy and thick. Her father, Mr. Muhammad Zafar, went to buy some specialized eye drops to clean the eye area, but Fatima didn't feel any better. When washing her face, she continued to see about 20 to 25 small glass beads falling out. Hard, transparent, not melting, not sharp, odorless, slightly salty taste. Those are the outstanding properties of these bizarre glass and crystal beads. Immediately after the strange phenomenon of little Fatima was published in the newspaper, many doctors offered to examine Fatima. However, examinations by ultrasound machines, magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, and CT scans conducted by good experts from the United States could not find a cause. Twins are really cute. They have their own cuteness compared to babies born single. Right now, we will meet a special pair of twins. Number 4. Arvina and Pravina Bangalow. Twins Arvina and Pravina Bangalow were born on June 29, 2018 in Mbaiki, Central African Republic, with their heads conjoined. Since infancy, the two sisters were conjoined at the head. According to doctors, this is one of the rarest and most complicated forms of twins ever seen in the world, as they share important blood vessels around their brains. Statistics show that about 40 to 60% of conjoined twins die before birth. 35% of them didn't survive a day. 5 to 25% of conjoined twins survive to adulthood. The success of the surgery depends on the conjoined organs, the number and organ shared, and the experience and skill of the surgical team. The girls went to Italy with their mother, Ermin, in September 2018. They received an offer for surgery from the director of the Italian hospital, Marielle Enoch, who got acquainted with the case during a visit to the Central African Republic. The twins had to undergo months of training until they were successfully separated in June 2020. After the surgery, the two sisters recovered quickly, and all the research results showed that they were doing very well after being separated. Their brains are intact, and their motor and cognitive development will return to normal. Ermin's mother thanked the medical team for saving her daughter and said, Arvina and Pravina were born twice. If we stayed in Africa, I don't know how their fate would be. In some parts of the world, myths still lead some people to believe that certain diseases are punishments from the gods. That can get them into a lot of trouble when they don't even know their true condition. Number 3. Lam Van Sheng. Lam Van Sheng was born in 1986 in Sóc Trăng Province, Vietnam, with dry, fleshy, bleeding skin, peeling in patches like snake skin, or old rotting tree trunks. This makes anyone not dare come near him. The surrounding villagers, and even him, thought that the skin was the result of eating the king cobra. People there for many generations have always respected the snake god, Nagar. They think Shang offended the snake god. Once Mr. Shang caught the cobra, he and his friends turned it into food. However, he insisted eating just one small piece, while others ate a lot but don't have the same problem. The fact that Mr. Shang ate snake and was punished for offending the gods is definitely a rumor with no scientific basis. The healers in this area was also unable to know the cause of his disease and prescribed medicines made from medicinal leaves. Surely, his disease didn't get better. From a big, healthy young man, he now cannot do anything. Chang's disease is actually psoriasis joints. Manifestations of this disease can be seen as Mr. Shang's red skin, scaly all over the body, cramped limbs, long nails. In the early stages, the patient will experience swelling and inflammation in the joints of hands, feet, spine, etc. So it is very painful, and the patient cannot move. As Mr. Shang didn't receive proper treatment from the beginning, the disease got worse. The nose is one of the most important parts of their body. Have you ever thought about how you could breathe without a nose? In fact, a person has that problem, and she is so beautiful. Number 2. Amarith. 42-year-old Amarith was born normal with no physical disabilities, but later lost her nose due to uprisings. She was shot in the nose from someone she didn't know. The bullet cut her nose. Then, she was taken to the hospital, and what was left in the nose was just a small hole enough to breathe. Before losing her nose, she was a beautiful girl, attracting the attention of many people. But since then, she has been living a very lonely life, losing hope in life. Not only that, but not having a nose also leads her to face various problems in inhaling and exhaling, sneezing, and many other health problems. Some of her neighbors harassed her for living without a nose. She later got married and had a son. However, they broke up after more than a year. And not having a nose is also the main reason why she broke up with her husband. She needs nose surgery because it has led to a lot of health problems that need to be treated, and the woman can't afford the treatment. Support her and bless her life forever. Thank you. She only said that she is embarrassed to live without a nose, as even we see that her face has changed due to the scars on her eyes. However, she is still grateful to God, as at least she can breathe and continue to live. If you want to help her for a nose surgery, I have a link to support her in the description. Many of us take advantage of those rare weekends off to sleep in, and find it wonderful to get plenty of sleep. But there is one person who really feels bad about his sleep. Number 1. Pokaram. Pokaram, 44 years old, a resident of Batwa village, Purbatsar town, India, has a rare disorder that makes him sleep for 300 days in a year. While people are usually advised to sleep for 6 to 8 hours a day, Pokaram sleeps continuously for 25 days in a month. He was diagnosed with a rare disorder 23 years ago. Pokaram's family sought medical help when he slept too much in the early days of the condition. At that time, he slept 15 hours a day. Over the years, his symptoms have gotten so much worse that he now sleeps for 20 to 25 days straight. Doctors diagnosed him with a rare syndrome called axis hypers. Family members have to feed and bathe him while he sleeps. In fact, Pokaram can even doze off while working. Pokaram says that despite the treatment and too much sleep, he is still mostly quite tired, which makes his productivity almost nil. He also experienced other symptoms related to his excessive sleep, such as severe headache. Pokaram's wife, Likmi Devi, and his mother, Kanvari Devi, hope that he will recover soon and live a normal life as before. Those are the strangest people I have found today, whose lives we could never have imagined or wouldn't want to be in their shoes. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you soon.